All right, so remind us who you are, what you're doing here.
All right. I'm here with the Special Marketing Committee talking to the Board of Directors for the Tiffany & Company about an issue that is arising from the Kimberly Process Certification Scheme. What KPCS is abbreviated, it's a certification to ensure that diamonds that are being placed into the supply chain are not coming from conflict mines. So we here today are going to talk about the ethical issues that need to be addressed by Tiffany & Co.
Good. All right, you may begin.
After listening to some of this conversation, it seems that the general consensus is why Tiffany's? Why should we make ourselves vulnerable by bringing to light the issues that KPCS is currently not addressing? But my question to you is why not Tiffany's? Our corporate responsibility report explicitly states that as the leader in the industry, we have both a business imperative and a moral obligation to look beyond our own business plans and address the responsibilities of the industry as a whole. When our consumers think of a conflict-free diamond, they aren't associating it with just murder-free or rape-free tactics of these mines. They're associating a conflict-free diamond being truly free of any and all human rights violations. Currently, we have standards in place that are above and beyond the Kimberly process. However, is it ethical that we, having so much market share, haven't done anything about the industry standard? Absolutely not. We can't expect that any of our competitors, any other companies, or any other countries are going to take a stand against this issue, because many of them are benefiting from the standards as they currently are. As the leaders in the diamond industry of the United States, we believe that we have an ethical obligation to inform our consumers of these issues, as well as take steps to ensure that we are publicly addressing responsible business practices within the entire diamond industry. Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much. Okay, so you want to remind us who you are and why you're here?
Okay, so I'm an employee of Google, and I am talking to fellow employees of Google who, as developers of the self-driving car, are very excited about the market opportunity of this new technology, and not to mention being considered as innovators in an industry where that's prestigious. But I'm here to remind you guys that it's not just the business opportunity that we're pursuing this project for.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not just innovating for innovation's sake. Traffic accidents are the leading cause of death for young people worldwide, but these deaths are senseless and preventable. Self-driving cars can put an end to this scourge. By removing the driver from the decision-making process, self-driving cars stand to prevent the 93% of accidents caused by human error. Today, in an accident, decisions are instinctual, but with self-driving cars in charge, whom should the car be programmed to protect in the rare remaining instances of an accident? Because of the enormous safety benefits that self-driving cars will bring to society, it is our duty to make sure that this technology hits the market as soon as possible by ensuring consumers that this is the right choice for them and their loved ones. But the biggest obstacle facing to acceptance is the perception that self-driving cars could be dangerous. Programming the car with a passenger-first framework prioritizes the safety of its passengers over anyone externally. Choosing this framework over any other will help bridge the gap of trust between consumers and this revolutionary technology. The sooner we can assuage consumer doubt, the sooner that society can begin seeing the countless benefits of self-driving cars. We need consumers to feel secure in our vehicles so that self-driving cars can herald in a new generation of safe, accessible travel options, and the passenger-first framework is the only way to do this. Thank you.
Thank you. Here and who you are.
Okay. My name is Savannah Woolston. We're with Loyola Consultants, but we have actually been, we're with Loyola Consultants. Now, I was sitting on the board of James R. Favor and Company Insurance. This is an insurance company that governs 7 of the largest national fraternities. It's a self-insurance company. Everyone who sits on the board is also a leader in a national fraternity, whether that be a president, a vice president, or a chair. So we play this dual role in the self-insurance policies and also governing the fraternities.
Okay. Go.
We have been talking a lot about avoiding lawsuits and protecting our financial stability, but what we haven't addressed yet is that at the most basic level, this is a question of what is the right thing to do. We have committed ourselves to sets of values and mission statements that demand us to be leaders in providing education, providing a moral compass for our members, and holding both ourselves and all of collegiate fraternity men to high standards of honesty and integrity. The current rates of death and injury due to sexual assault, hazing, and alcohol abuse in fraternity life are simply unacceptable. We are all aware that these rates are rising, and that the last 10 years have been increasingly fatal. We have to stop looking the other way when people are being harmed. While these problems exist in college life as a whole, these problems are exacerbated by the fraternity community. This problem exists, we are aware of it, and we are not taking enough proactive action to stop it. Think of the 57 young men who were paralyzed or lost their lives in fraternity-related activities in just the last 10 years. These are people's sons. These could be our sons. Is it ethical to turn a blind eye and continue to operate as we are, often waiting for a tragic accident or death to occur before taking any action, when we recognize the harm and the current trends of harm occurring in our fraternities? No, this is not ethical. What happened to do no harm? Failing to act is doing harm.
Thank you.
Thank you.